course. Second I go to start talking. Of course. Alright. Excuse me. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we managed to blow up the the control center for the knights, for the Steel Watch. And
whatever it takes.
You can dismiss that. Okay. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
So, we had... Yeah, we blew up that. We're in a little rough a shape. Let's see.
Watch your elders and learn.
Let's have you just quickly pop some of the healing potions. Okay. We'll leave that. Okay. So, we blew up the head of the... where all the... yeah. We also went to the Iron Throne underwater. And basically built ourselves up saved as many people as we could. Didn't save actually that many, but that's the way things go. So, without the Steel Watch, we still have a few other places to go. Butler, Tarhun, Nemonis. Huh. Alright. Let's see. Because there was a couple other places we have yet to be. Lady Janeth's estate. Well, surely this can't possibly be anything special. Huh?
That might be worth a look.
There's something there. They quickly scrolled in voice of work completed. Sliding door, concealed cubby to an atelier. Alright. And there's a strong box that is locked. Let's see. Oh. Holding candelabra. Oof. Entering turn-based mode. As that chair's, that's not a glitch. The chair is just floating there. Okay.
What path lies before me?
How about here? And in this room. Okay, doesn't look like anything special in here. Alright, how about here?
Let's see what this does.
Okay, there's some stairs upstairs. Okay.
I'd love to, thanks.
Well, Karlak, let's have you
If you
head.
insist.
Start exploring the place. Ah! As you can see, there's some people here. Okay.
Defender of the people.
Okay. So we'll want to dash and try and get there as quickly as possible.
Heading out.
Alright.
Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
Yep.
Moving.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Environmental turns. Let's have Karlak start off.
Damn, it's good to be alive. What is it?
What indeed. Okay, cutting action dash again.
Soldier?
Alright.
Oscar, if you're still in there, listen to my voice. This is not you. Please let me help you.
All I hear is the grunting of a swine. Come closer so I can rip out your filthy tongue.
A ghost.
Stop this. I love you, Oscar. And I know you love me.
It's your gold I love, hogwife. But all the riches in Faerun would not be enough to make a life with you worth living.
Oh, gods aid me. He does not mean the things he... You! Help subdue him. But
Okay. So there's some phantoms in here. Yeah, I wasn't aiming for the chest. I was looking for... Okay. We'll let... Okay, they're just throwing stuff at her. In the meantime, everyone else
Defender
can
of the people.
run in. Okay.
now is your last chance to run.
Don't be like that, darling. Offer our guests something to drink. Maybe you'll be not.
If you have the courage to stay, help subdue him. But be careful. I could not stand to lose him.
Death greets us all. But not today.
Sure.
I can still move fast when I need to.
Anyone got fairy fire? Alright. Yeah. And... yeah, just need something to mark. Okay. Telekinetic thrust. Yeah. Let's see. Hmm. There we go. There's one of them visible. Sure.
Blood it shall have to be.
Okay.
Where do I go from here?
Alright. Hit. Okay. Go for this. Yeah, and then... Alright.
I'll scratch out your eyes.
Armor of a Gothis, sure. Alright. Let's see. Improvised weapon. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's the chest that's floating midair. Okay. Okay. Throw. Okay. Oh. Okay. So they tried to hit him, so they should be around there. Or we could do like acid splash, or... Okay. So yeah, try... Nothing. Okay. Too bad the scent feature isn't an option. Let's see.
Time to push my luck again.
Hypnotic pattern. Or... Shatter. Sure. Okay, nothing. Okay, so if nothing there... Difficult terrain... Oh, what am I doing? Sense Define. Because you'd figure Divine Sense would also help you.
Coming through.
Where one of the ghosts might be. Alright.
Soldier. Go ahead and try. Perfect. Alright. Okay, if they tried it on Will... Okay, they're right there. So we found one of them. So... Right there. There we go. Okay. Sure enough, you'd be so kind. Yep. Nice. Well... There we go. Okay. Here, move over. Okay, if she can't move, that means it's right here.
Okay. Let's have her jump. Okay, so it's moved. Okay. So once again, then we can use Ice Dagger. Unfortunately, this may hit. But there we go. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Alright. Alright. Yeah, let's just try and end this quickly. Okay, and then go for the flourish. Alright, Will.
Let my enemies fall.
Alright.
Still breathing. Now, not that I'm ungrateful for your help, but... Wait. Your face is familiar to me. Yes, I've
Yeah, we
seen
helped
it
out.
before in Oscar's sketches.
There we go.
You're the one who saved him from the Zentarim.
And you must be his patron. It's no easy facing up against a loved one. Well done.
I've had plenty of practice, unfortunately. Not long after the wedding, he lost his appetite, fell into dark moods. He started to avoid my company entirely. Artistic temperament, I thought, but it worsened. He became violent.
Oh,
Called me some rather imaginative names.
unfortunate.
I hesitate to say it. Something unnatural has taken hold of him. Oscar has been possessed.
Yes. I had no idea he'd married. Then I take it you were his patron.
I used to be. Now I'm his wife. We married not a 10-day ago. Things have changed rather a lot since then. I can't come within arm's reach without him trying to strangle me. And he calls me such vile things. It hates everyone, but it loathes me. It's not him. I know he would never hurt me. And I promised I would let no harm come to him. As you can see, I've already failed. Please, you saved him once. You must find a way to cure him.
Where would I start?
Oscar's behavior began to change shortly after the wedding. He became withdrawn, working obsessively up in his atelier. I tried to take him some food, but I couldn't cross the threshold. It was as though the house itself didn't want me up there.
So, considering the ghost,
Whatever
this is probably a
thing is,
phantom.
It doesn't want anyone going up there. I swear, it's in the walls, watching.
Because it probably is. And poltergeists have nothing. Okay. And Oscar is passed the fuck out. Yep. Okay. So, let's go check upstairs. Time to do some ghost busting. Phantasmal Force Psychic. Yeah. The house is just gonna keep attacking you. Yeah. Yeah, Phantasmal Force. It's just taking constant psychic damage till you break this. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, this can get real bad, can't it? Okay. Alright. Yep. Yep. Yeah, hurts, don't it? Yeah. Then this. Try breaking this at least. There we go. So yeah. Basically, time to do some ghost busting. Luckily, we have the Blood of Lathander. So... Yeah.
Time's running out.
Okay. Go ahead and heal. Yeah, go ahead and hit Shuna up.
Still breathing,
Alright.
despite everything.
And put the ghost down. There we go. Yeah. So that's one ghost down. Okay. And we need to do... Yeah. Okay. Fine. We'll put it back in turn-based. Fine. Get rid of the cursed skull. Damn it. Come on. Okay. Alright.
Not over, then through.
Okay. Up. Yeah, Karlak up the stairs. Then you go. Crack the skull. Really? Huh. Alright, reckless attack it. Wow. Okay. So if that won't do anything, we can go after the candelabra.
The pride of the gate. Ever onward.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright.
What must be done? Blades bared.
Yep. Okay. And not enough room. Now what you can do... Go ahead and throw this.
By your command.
Alright. Blinded because of Blood of Lathander. Okay.
Let my enemies fall.
Alright. Nice. Okay. And there. Okay. So that sucked. And Song of Rest, because we need it. Ay, 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 folks. Okay. So that sucked, and it's another skull. So that'll try and push us back, but we're just looking to get up. Okay, lots of... Yep. And look to destroy the candelabra again. Alright. Yeah, the more of the ghosts, the tormented souls up here. Alright.
then trying to run away. But Will's got a clear shot. Or he should.
Fleet of foot.
Go ahead. Yep. Yeah, more ghosts are throwing shit at us.
Don't waste a step.
Okay. Okay. There's a painting of Lady Janeth. I imagine this is what we're looking for. Alright.
Come on, let's go. What
Yeah.
next?
And Cunning Dash. Yeah. Okay.
Sharp as ever.
Work to be done.
She got knocked the
Shake off
whole
the dust.
fucking way down the house. Holy shit. Okay, this shockwave is much farther than I was expecting.
What to do? One day I'll catch a break.
Alright. And yeah. Karlak,
What's cooking?
over here.
All right.
Okay. Alright. Can't lockpick, gotta wait a turn.
The pride of the gate.
All's well that
Okay.
ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay.
Strange easel. There's some kind of mechanism attached.
Easel plus a painting, I imagine. Or Karlak. Oop.
What a charmer.
Yeah. Okay. Need you to lockpick this.
To the left and
Okay. It takes a 20, but we should have more than enough. Okay. Oh yeah. She's had her fill of this. Alright. Painting, possessed portrait.
on it.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
For the eyes of Lady Janeth only. The occasional smear of oil paint splotches this hastily quilled leather. My dearest Lady Janeth, I write to inform you of my own progress on your portrait and my struggles therein. You see, while my skill at capturing continents is considered far superior to the other brushfolk of the good city, it is lacking in one particular aspect. My memory of your form is far inferior to the purest beauty I beheld when you first sat with me. How can I finish a masterpiece without confidence in my grasp of its subject? I beg of you, sit up for me again. Allow me to finish the portrait in proper fashion, with its ravishing subject firmly grasped within my gaze. Yours, Oscar Fevris. Nothing there. Okay. Can't lockpick it till next turn.
Where am I needed?
Okay.
Let's get going.
Alright, Karlak.
Attention!
And lockpick.
Fiddly things.
Come on. Nice. Okay. Leather to Oscar Fevris. This parchment is old, flaky, and smells faintly of tomb musk. Dearest Mr. Fevris, I am so appreciated of the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden. In my humble role as an interlocutor with the spirit realm, I believe I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near the seafront, and together we will see if the dead have peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. P.S. The door is regrettably stubborn, so you must speak its preferred words. Secreta mortuarum. P.P.S. I may even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janna's well-coined kinfolk. Alright, so we have an idea.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread.
Okay.
So why is the woman smiling?
Alright. Okay. So we have clues now for freeing the artist. Talk to Mystic Carrion about Oscar. Carrion's Manor. So, we'll have to get out of here. And then come back. So, for now, we can exit turn-based mode. And everyone else is about to take some damage.
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Alright. Let's just try to use this to get out of here. Holy crap. This place is spiteful. Yeah. That's fucking spiked floor. Yeah, this place is fucking spiteful towards you. Like, yeah, that legitimately just sprouts spikes. Holy shit, this place. Yeah, the ghosts here don't like anyone. I don't think you're supposed to move the portrait yet. You want to talk to Mystic Carrion to get a better idea of what's going on. So, to make our exit a little easier, Shuna, if you'd be so kind, Featherfall. And we'll just jump. Alright. There we go. It's just gonna be easier. Yeah, the house is fucking spiteful how bad it wants you out. So, yeah, I'm gonna say just, we now have an idea of where we need to go, and we can leave it at that. Oi. Alright. We do need to take a rest too, but we've got a couple other places to go. The Blushing Mermaid. Cesar Palace to go deal with the vampires. And Mystic Oscar, sure. Yeah. Oi, oi. Alright. Okay. The door we need. But, best to take a rest. Let's get some rest.
Someone wants to talk. What's up, Mizora?
Back so soon?
You absolute shit stain.
Such language. Didn't your father teach you any manners?
That was a nasty display at the Iron Throne. I bet you enjoyed every moment of it.
Far from it. It wrecked me to see Will's father come to such a cruel end. But at least you got to pay your last respects.
You wanted to hurt me.
I wanted to reward you. I stayed true to the bargain. Isn't it a relief to know I'm always good for my word?
Right. Alright. A letter
Another
from...
letter from Orin.
Of course. Thanks to you, the tyrant's iron throne lies broken beneath the bay, and the prisoners it's held are nothing but blood in the foam. Fishermen will be finding succulent morsels of gnome flesh to decorate their dishes for years to come. You sow the seeds of chaos well. How the sheep bleat to watch their gilded guardians come crashing to the cobbles. They tremble to see their lordling's temple of tyranny crumble atop their corpses. The time is now. With all this mindless mannequins, Gortash is weak. Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him! The rest of the page is filled with the same scrawled instructions written in increasingly illegible script. At the bottom, a signature in blood. Orin. So yeah, she wants us to go kill Gortash. Yep, let's get some rest. Did anyone want to talk? Nope. Perfect. Just need some rest. Alright. We're gonna be hungover as shit. Okay. Be ready for it. Get some sleep. And yeah. Noticed everyone has that kind of, like, exhausted, wake up. Yeah, we're all pissed. Hungover because we did nothing but drink alcohol to sleep. This ain't healthy. But frankly, we probably needed it after what yesterday was. Okay. Oh, yeah. But that is such a fun little detail that if you do nothing but alcohol, everyone's hungover the next morning. Ay.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. The door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open.
Okay. Secreta mortuorum.
The door shudders. It has no choice but to let you inside.
Okay. Alright. Looks like just that last little bit. Come on, shake it off. We can do this. Ay. Okay. No more hungover. The Philgraves Mansion. Alright. And this is...
You do not have an appointment. What possible reason could you have to enter the presence of Mystic Carrion?
Wow, this guy is bad at being subtle. Mystic Carrion, or in other words, magical corpse. Kind of explains itself. I'm trying to help your customer, Oscar. He's been possessed.
The painter. Yes, I remember.
Okay.
He wanted to contact a tormented spirit.
Right.
I gave him exactly what he desired, and for a pittance, given the complexity of his request. His inability to follow simple instructions is hardly my fault. If he wanted his safety guaranteed, that would have cost him extra.
Okay. Right. Before we check anything else, what's he got to buy? Scroll of Blight, Cloud Kill, Dark Vision, Eye Bite. Oof. Mystic Care. Let's see. Fly. Speak with Dead, of course. Vampiric Touch. Web. Now the fun stuff. Hood of the Weave. You gain +2 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Oof. Yeah. There's a reason that's 1450. That turns a caster into a nightmare. Armor of the Spore Keeper. Wear gains +1 bonus to spell save and dealing necrotic damage. Okay, so this is a Necromancer special. You can spread, bring spores. Okay, haste spore. Oh! Oh, God. Being able to spread haste spores, gods. And this rare clothing. Let the undead blanch with fear. Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells. And lets you turn undead. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, no, this is all really good. Okay. Who was he trying to contact?
My clients are guaranteed absolute privacy in their consultations with myself and my spirits. I assume you came to me seeking an exorcism? I can provide you with the means to perform such a ceremony, but you understand, this is my livelihood. First, you must do something for me.
Like? What kind of service?
Do not worry. It is of an earthly nature. It regards a conduit of mine, Thrombo, who has recently deserted his duties. He has not gone far, but given the sensitivity of his nature, I would prefer that he is not free to roam the city.
So it's a corpse.
Return Thrombo's body to me. Then I will give you what you need to cleanse Oscar of his spectral interloper.
Wow, 3,000 gold. That's a lot. Baldur's Gate's a big city, and name's not much to go on.
Had I thought you were the type to shout his name from the rooftops, I would never have offered you the job. Thrumbo is not alone in his ingratitude. He has led others in my service astray. 3 of them, beggars and zombies alike. The others lack even Thrombo's modicum of intelligence. It should be no great task to wring his location from one of them.
Very well. I'll bring you Thrumbo. You agree to free Oscar.
Then, with the spirits herein, they will follow your progress with great interest.
Okay. And he has Ulnar. Sacred Defiance Ore. Affected entity and nearby undead have advantage against the effects of turn undead. Huh. Go figure. Well, he knows his weakness and he knows how to prepare for it. Okay. Okay. Well, let's head out and check. So we need some... Let's see, we need to find some corpses.
We'll try and find someone who can help your mind out.
Alright, well... Alright, the whole place is shaking again. Okay. Alright, let's keep looking around. What's it say? Huh? And randomly... More of the myrrh. Yep. So, random fish attack.
Endless fish people.
And these ones are at least somewhat of a threat at level 10. Yeah, there's a lot of these Sahagins. Alright. God hell. And it... Okay, this one keeps shoving, keep swinging. And just out of curiosity, if I did try shoving him, does it count as a kill? Nope, actually survived it. Okay. Go after Will. Sucks, but not the worst. Okay. Well, there's so many of you idiots. You're bundled up so tight here. I mean, yeah. You just came out of the water, so... One more. Enjoy. Yeah, that'll do it.
Forward.
Alright. And you got frenzied to dash. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Let's see. Yeah, just the machine gun. Nice. And we'll summon a great sword. Alright. Okay, still can't move. So... Hypnotize. I got one of them. Spiritual weapon. Oh, didn't get the Sagan champion. Nice. You're hypnotized. Finish this one off. Alright. Oh, are we still on non-lethal? Whoops. And then just the champion. Okay. And go ahead, sand toss it. There we go. Blinded. Okay. Well, you're dumb enough to get in attack range. Okay. Well, if she... Yeah, she can't quite get you, but you can get this. Yep.
And let's go. Alright. Well, knock him on his ass. Nice. Well, Will. Let's have you... Oh. Oh yeah, lacerate it. Start slicing it up for some sashimi.
On the victor's path.
And let's go... Okay, for full damage, we do Divine Favor. Then go for Divine Smite. As heavy as we can go.
Watch and learn.
Yeah, and that's most of that champion's HP gone. Alright. Alright. Let's knock this one out of the hypnosis. God damn.
I won't give in.
Alright.
The wrong fight, friend.
Go for the flourish. Nice.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
Yeah. Get a little extra cash.
More of those creatures. Not sure why they're attacking out in the open like this.
No idea. But easy money. Well, don't know what you expected. Alright. Wow, lots of little stuff.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
Alright, alright.
What are you doing? We cannot defeat the brain without that stone.
You could try and sneak out, but I accidentally hit the wrong thing, so... Oh, we can whistle. I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of curious. I don't know. Is it possible to actually waive out your prison sentence? I just saw... Actually, I was on my way home from work and I saw the Owlcat game. Yeah, the new... Because they had the big showing about the new... all the new Warhammer stuff was today. Alright. Well, that's one way to get him to open the door to leave. Can you wait out your prison sentence in this game? I don't know. You're usually... I don't think I've ever sat there and tried. Or do you have to break out? Ah, Dead Steel Watcher. Pit latrine probably leads you to... Alright. At least they left our armor. Oh, I do, but unfortunately there's a couple other games. Well, money's going to be real tight, but then there's a couple other games that are coming out soon that I'm really interested in. One is the on the 27th, Odd Sparks, which is this sort of playable, sort of like a fantasy factory builder, basically, and that looks really interesting. I want to play. Of course, Elden Ring Night Rain, but I'm not as big on that one. Like, the format doesn't really speak to me. I prefer the traditional stuff. And let's see.
This guard would prefer you serve your time.
I'm sure, but... oh well. Yeah, sturdy wall, if you could somehow break it. Oh, you can blow up the wall. And if you could transform, you can go through the hole.
I'm way too big.
Yeah. Alright. Then... I'm in my cell.
Seems things keep getting broken around here. You're about to get the blame.
Talk your way out of it. Persuasion. Yeah.
You'll walk.
The guard actually just sees me walking out. Okay.
I don't need any attention right now.
Okay. But yeah, I saw a bunch of the... Yeah, I know. Rogue Trader is definitely one I want to get to. I just gotta... yeah. Just gotta get the time. Well, the time and the money. Things are just literally just so fiscally tight for me right now. Because my rent went up again, so... unless I get some help, like, hint hint from some people subscribing, I'm not going to be able to do much. Or at least the games I'll be able to pick up are going to be fairly limited, so I have to really pick and choose, especially with the rising price of games, so... Alright. Alright.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine.
I'm not
For communal.
Keep trying to talk to the guard.
This guard would prefer you serve.
Well, we do have Shatter.
Vandalizing your captor's property is one way to get yourself in trouble. Now would be a good time to explain yourself.
Okay, I'm in prison again. Okay. I followed them to prison, where I already was. What? I'm not doing anything.
Seems things keep getting broken around here. You're about to get the blame. You sense the pleasantries might be over.
Okay. Alright. Well, one more. One more and the wall should break anyway. And yeah. Okay. There we go.
Don't waste a step.
And you're reeling. Alright. Yep. I'm gonna go get my sword back. Fine. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Let's go get our sword back. After all, we did spend so much effort on getting it. Alright.
What's in here?
Everything that's mine. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah. No, hell, the elevator in my apartment's been broken for over a year at this point. So it is what it is. Well, in my case, part of it's because they keep getting new tenants that are just college students. So all their loaded parents are all just paying for everything and not caring. Must be nice. That's all I can say. Yeah. I grew up to a single parent and it really couldn't afford to go to college. Or at least I would have felt so guilty going to college and putting my mother into debt. So, I did nothing but work, don't have a college degree, and don't have much in the way of prospects for the future. So, I just figure I'll go enjoy my life as much as I can, and everything else will be everything else. Alright. So, we got out of prison. And we're back here. Okay. All right. And we did break out the... Okay. Now let's get us back to the elf song. Then we can try and meet up with everyone else. Oh yeah. But yeah, no, life just ain't getting fun or fair, so just looking to try and do what I can and enjoy my life. Because end of the day, you know, yes. But working full time to, I would give up streaming basically. And I don't know, some part of me just goes, I don't, and the only thing I ever would have gone to college for would have been, yeah, the only thing I would have gone to college for, okay, the only thing I would have personally gone to college for is English, which I would have, you know, basically been going to college to be an English, where the only thing you can do with an English degree nowadays is teach. And I don't want to teach. I'll be honest, don't like kids that much. So, personally, and we got everyone back together after our little excursion. Yeah. Fish head, Sahag and Wombo. Champion, okay, I did get him. Okay. This is Vonane's house. Okay. Old Troutman.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood.
And what do you have in stock?
Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got.
Yeah, fish. They're worth 4 camping supplies apiece, so it's nothing to sniff at. Alright. That gave him some gold. That took some gold away, and we'll give him some back by taking the fish. I'll pick up his. Okay.
Watch yourself, eh? God's.
Yep. So lots more fish, and even more fish.
What's that?
Ah, somebody buried something.
Not everyone subscribes to what.
Okay, so that's somebody's. Okay.
If you get careless, the guild will come for its cut. If it doesn't come out of our purses. Us.
Calm down. Nobody's killed anyone over a few weeks.
Okay. Let's see. So now we're looking for some corpses.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Please, sir. Anything would help.
Throw. I'm not going to throw all my money. So, what you can do,
Please, kind sir.
split
Can you spare
item,
a few coins to feed my son?
input split, sure, 12. Okay. So if you throw, I think if you throw 12 gold.
Please, kind sir. Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please.
Huh. I think somebody told me at one point you can actually just throw money to them. Alright. Alright.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette.
Alright. Double doors, and this is the... Yeah, but this is Baron's Coop. Alright. So we're looking for a couple of corpses around the city. Well, there's one back near the entrance. And as you can see now, all the steel watch are all gone. All right.
Never run away like that again.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do.
Okay. So, remember how we were having so much trouble with the news? Yeah, maybe the patch fixed it. Yeah, if it is, it did. Okay. The Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Let's see. How you feeling, Edvard?
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
I have more than stories, ballads, prose, even a haiku or two, if you can spare the ink.
We have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your... And then we can only hope the fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
If what you've just said is true, pissing me off would be a bad idea. Stop the article.
I'm not afraid of you. Lord Gortash is a passionate champion of the journalistic arts. Attack me, and you face the Steel Watch. The headlines are loaded into the print work now. Guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving.
Nah.
Would you...
Okay. Fine. What Steel got? Remember, you weren't paying attention, were you, buddy? Okay. Well, let's see. This is unfortunate for you, my friend. And he's got the key. Alright.
Open up.
Alright.
Ready.
Double doors, or... Yeah, the metal door, I assume, is what we're looking for.
Into battle.
No holding back.
Yep.
No time to waste.
Okay. Come on. Go ahead. Shield, yeah. Yeah, shield spell is actually really nice as a reaction. Alright. And without the steel watch to back him up. Yeah. Without the steel watch to back him up, this is nowhere near as headache-inducing as it was. Okay. And we'll just move here. Smack you a couple times. Oh,
I forgot to re-equip her weapon. Okay. Aura of Terror. Ah, they're a Bay Knight. Of course they would be. Alright. Okay. Go ahead and rage. And enjoy. Yep.
Not but another harvest.
Indeed. Crit miss. Alright. We're gonna have you go for full damage. And smite. Gods, he does good damage there. Yep. And one more. Love to see it. Yep, now you're reeling from how hard that armor is. And go ahead and equip her sword. Oh, by the way, that legendary bow can go the Yesith. Okay. Oh, and her shield. Okay. Well, either way. Go ahead and shove them off. Alright. Oof, that blight. Yep, that's gonna suck for you. And there's the level. Alright.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
And go ahead and toss sand in their eyes.
I think I could go another round.
I'm sure you could. Alright.
Battle favors the fearless. Today you fall.
Alright. And let's try disarming you first. And yeah, get a second wind going. Alright, up you go. Well, Karlach, have fun. And that's everyone's level. Yeah, you want some?
Woman's game. The straight path.
On the victor's path.
All
Finding
right.
my way.
Shield, why not? Okay. Yep. Alright.
Well, what do we have here?
Oof, that was great. And we're not looking bad.
No matter what you heard.
Alright,
This is
finish
my
this one
time.
off.
Might will prevail.
And there.
And that gets us up to 12th level, which I believe is max level? Oh yeah. This fight would have been real rough with the Steel Watchers, so... Alright, but I think... Is level 12 the max? I can't remember.
It's been a long day.
Let's see. Fighter. Yeah, new feat. So let's see. We picked up for her Heavy Armor Master. Then Savage Attacker. Honestly, just getting her even tough would be amazing. Yeah, just that extra HP. Because if we do that, that's 94 to 118. 12 is the max without modding it. That's what I thought. So... yeah, no, getting her tough. Weapon Master... yeah, no, tough. Just for that extra HP. A Fighter Bard. And Karlach. Either the 7th level of Barbarian or 6th level for Rogue. Feral Instinct. You have honed... +3 bonus to initiative and can't be surprised. I can live with that. And keep her as Elkhart. So... and then Will... gain a new passive or Aura Protection. Yeah, no, the Aura Protection still was really useful. Alright. Let's see. So he has access to the level 2 Paladin, so... Lesser Restoration... Branding Smite... let's go... yeah, Branding Smite's still really good. Protection from good and evil. Let's see. Definitely Divine Favor for damage, heal. Then... all the smites. And magic weapon, sure. Okay. And Jahira, the 4th level slot or new feat? No, I think getting actually getting access to Blight. God's freedom of movement. Grasping Vine. Okay. Because she's a melee focused caster. We have to remember that. So something like freedom of movement is huge. Minor Elemental. Woodland Being. You know what? Woodland Being would definitely be nice. Confusion, nah. Dominate Beast. Storm, Wall of Fire. Blight, Polymorph, Lightning. Let's see. Feign Death I could see. Then... Nah, we're too aggressive now for that. Fire Orb. Fire Orb. Gust of Wind to throw stuff off or move people. Fog Cloud, the heals, and Fairy Fire. I still want to, yeah. Alright. So now we can head down here. The Baldur's Mouth Basement. Here we go. And I clicked the wrong door.
You've set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
And convince them. Yeah. Alright. So, this way. And yeah, there were a bunch of steel watchers down here. I'm sure you would have needed to navigate around. Oh. Hit the lever.
Not everyone subscribes. Tempers are rising.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. It'll just quick load. I'll try and save. I'll save Minsk. I don't know how much more we're gonna do before we just go to end game. Knock off the other two and just start the end of the game. Because now that we're max level, I'm a little tempted to go to hell, but I may just skip that over this playthrough. It does have... Raphael's does have probably the best theme song in the game. I won't deny that. And his fight is really good. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, there were a bunch of steel watchers here protecting the...
What's that?
Double doors. Okay, photo development room. Official print job. Okay. So, photo development room. Ah, the actual printing machine. Alright.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker.
Let me guess. Another Fae who needs a reading.
I'm not trapped, you fool! This printing machine is just marvelous.
Oh, here we go.
Nothing like it in the Feywild. This
Probably.
is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation.
Sounds good to me.
Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Oop, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it.
Where can I?
Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die.
Okay, so we need a new title. Curse Breakers or Curse Makers? Okay. Backpack, Gondiano. Okay. Backpack, the Duke's Mouth. Okay. So that's a paper slandering. Okay. And the auto print manual. Step 1, load your headline article. Step 2, endless profit. It's not funny. Wolves and Sheep Clone, Gondian Research Report. And here you pass eyes over Gondian Report regarding the Shadow Curse. Recommendation reads thusly. Okay. And wolves in sheep's clothing. Alright. Rows of books. Alright. Anything else? I don't care who keeps messing with the printer and adding mistakes to our editions, I'll die. Okay. Pivot to new target. Okay. So that's there, that's there. And these doors. Ah. Duke Ravengard on official mission to Elturel. Yeah. Cutest cat you've ever seen. Okay. Oh. Okay, interesting. Now where does this lead us? Alright. Gilded chest. Alright.
Soldier.
Let's see it.
Open up.
Nice. Brampton sales. Collection records.
Okay, more grease bottles. Alright. Interesting. Okay. And... okay. So... okay. So then we just need to load up.
Oh, you've returned. How delightful.
So let's go with... oh. Wrong person. Should,
No, never mind.
Oh, you. How delightful. Oh, how delightful.
Okay, was it... oh, did I throw them all in Karlak's pack?
Hey, good looking.
Oh, you've how del...
Okay, so that would be... yeah, it'd be... collection records. Okay. Because did I pick up the plates in this one? Or is it in the packs? Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright.
How delightful.
Not that. Leather. Alright. Okay, if it ain't that, what am I supposed to... okay.
Let's move.
Oh, how delightful.
Because doesn't she have all the plates we were using to pick up? Alright.
Plate at the ready.
Alright. Okay, what am I missing here? Waterlogged leather. Okay. Huh. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Maybe give it to Karlak? Okay.
Still alive. So that's progress.
What's the story?
Oh, how do...
Okay, there we go.
Hi, Jinx!
There you go.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the...
Okay. So there we go. So that's how you would have to kill like 2 more and then get out of there. Okay. And that was just another way here. Okay. So nothing else, and then elevator is just a way up. Then no matter what, you're not supposed to be here, so inevitably you're going to get spotted the second you leave. Okay. Alright. And everyone just calmly working now that I've slaughtered all the guards for the place. Really?
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Oh, the remaining guards outside? Alright. So have we just made a fight of the entire city now? Brilliant. Alright, Chihira. Okay. We'll go ahead and turn back on non-lethal. Alright.
Forever dauntless. I've found my mark.
Wow. Miss to miss. Alright.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Knocked out.
Time for some bloody work.
Yep. Yep. Okay.
Down the hatch.
Alright. Wow, you guys have some bad luck. Okay. Okay. Chihira. Yeah.
Oakfather, ease my way.
Alright. Okay.
No choice but to keep going.
I'll try and disarm him. There we go. Okay. He's got to pick his spear back up and equip it if he wants. Yep. And blind. Okay. Yeah, Will can't move, so he's gonna take the hits. Alright. Alright. There we go. Knocked out.
Understood.
Forever dauntless.
Yeah, just keep. Go for the machine gun. Alright.
Survival is all that matters. Have to keep going.
Alright. Nice. Okay.
Okay. Alright. So we finally got out of that idiocy. Because, good gods, everyone wants to fucking fight me all of a sudden. Okay.
Put the wind back in my sails.
Okay. So, with that... Let's see. Okay, so we'll skip over Caesar Palace, Cazador's place. Blushing Mermaid would lead us to the second fight with Ethel. Yeah, the fact that we're now max level kinda shoots a lot. You know what? Go to the heap side.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Alright. Alright. Head down. Alright. So it's just a question of which way do we want to go. Yeah, because that leads you to the Blushing Mermaid. Let's see, I'm trying to remember how you find Minsk. It's been a while. Let's see. Yeah, because these are...
Any news, Digger?
No. What's for the secret?
Power... Alright. Blushing Mermaid, Mystic Carrions. Floric. Honestly, a lot of these have now kind of... Since I'm max level, a lot of this stuff is just kind of... eh. Let's see. I guess we could go kill it. Yeah, let's go get rid of Gortash. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. You know what, on second thought, yeah, let's go deal with Gortash. Without the Steel Watch, he's nowhere near as bad as he could be. He's still rough, but Gortash is now in prime position to get himself killed, so... Grey Harbor, yeah. Sure. Rivington should be fine to go from. Alright. Why'd all the Steel Watch just suddenly fall over all at once? About that. Alright, let's go disappoint Gortash. Alright. Yeah, Worms Rock. Nope, you can't teleport into Worms Rock, really. Yeah, answers, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go see.
Particular red cap's camp.
Let the kid come.
He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
Alright. And yeah. As I say, just checking. Yeah, because they haven't, like, patched it or anything. Yep. Nope. That's it. No more levels. Of course, we did butcher our way in the first place. So... yeah, we really haven't been kind to the Fist this entire playthrough. I did my best my first playthrough to not piss them off, but...
It's just unpleasant to need something like this.
Alright.
It was the cult. Just like the cowards were so underhanded.
Alright. Let's see. It was... I believe it was over here. We could jump down and get to it.
You are not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Right. It was down there, yeah. Okay.
Is it safe to take? You're absolutely sure? Did you see how far that watch is draining? Must have been 10 minutes.
Alright. Here we go. Alright. Let's see. Featherfall. Alright. There we go.
My old fishing spot. Spent more than a few summertide days here. Only a few head colds and a tongue lashing from my worried father.
Okay. It was down this way? No. Okay. Do-do-do. Right, because this is the Kraken wall to the prison. Okay. Let's say, I think we can use this. Alright. To... let's see. Critical hit and immune to slashing damage. Okay. It's on you, Jaheira.
Call and I answer.
Got a couple of bombs.
What about?
Wow. Impressive. As in fact a sturdy wall. Okay. Okay.
Alright, what now?
Admittedly, the fact that most of our party here has over 100 HP is actually fairly comforting. Just realizing that, it's like, okay, everyone's got over 100 HP. So that does feel comforting to know that we can take a licking. Especially with some of the stuff we got coming up. Okay. Climb the roots. And work our way into the temple. Into here. And then... No, this should be the way into the fort. And to making Gortash's life miserable. As brief as it will be. Alright. Bear in mind, we're probably under attack the moment we walk in here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make it. Alright. And... oh, I should have Hexblade Curse, but oh well.
And I thought we were going to be friends. Quickly.
And... conjure until long rest, sure. Could use a friend. Alright. Yeah. All of Gortash's minions are going to be after us. So be prepared. Alright.
Another day, another fight.
Yep. And go for the flourish. Oh, it's perfect. The Dryad. Go ahead and spike. Oh, spike growth over here. Perfect. You either gotta pick the door we're defending or gonna run through the spikes. Alright. Go on, boys. Lots of grunts. Alright. Alright. Offense. Okay. Jahira. Go ahead.
For the fallen.
Alright. Yeah, we're fine.
Battle favors the fearless.
Yeah, go ahead, Will.
Let my enemies fall.
And you know what? Go ahead and give us a great sword. Alright. See what they do. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and move in.
Try me.
Alright. And let's try disarming. Yep, that worked. taking their weapons, proving to be quite the useful ability. And our little druid buddy. Oh, you're good for now. Come on, boys. Come at us. Oof, that blight spell. Alright. Okay, gonna walk through the spikes, feel free. Nice.
For the fallen.
Alright. Yeah. And by the way, for those curious, Incineration Caster. Basically, it's gonna do exactly what you think it is.
It's my time. Making my move.
And go for the machine gun. Yep, get some damage in. Yeah. Alright, Shuna.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Indeed. Yep, get some extra damage in. Okay. Let's go. Just eat the berry. Oh yay, Spirit Guardians. Fly there. And lacerate. Alright. Alright. Okay, moving out of the spikes. Alright. Chihira. Well, since you all decided to bunch up here. Alright. And moving in.
No rest. Be your wicked all rise.
And go ahead and the owl bear.
The blade will not bend.
Okay. We will turn the tide, yeah. Yep. Of course. Poor Will gets fucked over. And second wind. Okay. And let's see, she can tangle. Alright. Several of them are locked down. Alright. Yeah, we get some damage. Oh yeah, Spirit Guardians. Of course. Knocked her out of that. Okay. got a crit hit to start.
Sit down for a rest and not rise again.
And extra action. Yeah, get as much damage as you can. Okay. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yep. Okay. Where is Karlak? Oh, for fuck's sake. How did she get completely screwed up? Okay, whatever. Alright. Somehow Karlak... Okay.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Okay. Okay. So... Okay, go summon the summons an ally.
Another fight. Let's go.
And... Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, we're in bad position. Honestly, I'm just gonna load. Actually, you know what? We're bad off enough. I'm getting tired. I'm tired and stiff, and, well, we're picking up tomorrow morning anyway. So... Yeah, explains why she's still alive. Karlak was never engaged in the fight in the first place. But yeah, I'm pretty tired, so I think we're going to call it here, but then I'm going to be doing my stream probably from either 7 or 8 in the morning till 11 tomorrow morning. So, I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been more of Baldur's Gate 3. Now see, I loaded and she's back over here. Alright. Okay. Okay. We'll save it once everyone's all together. But yeah. Alright, folks. I'm going to call it here for tonight, just so I can get plenty of rest and be rested and refreshed for tomorrow, so we can really start to put our boot to fucking Gortash's throat. So, we're going to call it here for now. I want to thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time on this. Well, more of this. A little bit more, folks. Only got a couple more days, and then the new games start coming out. So, bye for now, folks. Bye for now. Oh, see, and I'm still so used to using that to end the stream.